Keep going.
An external vestibule that projects out from the existing library walls, and then a wide plaza patio that extends from that entranceway around the front of the mural, incorporating some bench height seating, uh, enables, a good view of the community mural, creates some outdoor space with seating for library programming. But more importantly, it replaces the covered structure and vestibule where people can wait for rides that are picking them up in the parking lot so that they can actually see when their ride occurs. There's an internal portion currently where if you've been at the library recently, you go through the outer doors, walk through a short tunnel-like structure and have a second doorway. That internal structure system will be removed, which then opens up the entrance to the library. When you walk into it, you won't be projecting yourself through a tunnel. You'll see clear to the ceiling, and it provides some additional usable space interior to the library. Overall, the design goals were to be simplistic, sustainable materials, things that are low maintenance and low cost to construct. And it also adds some building signage that will cover up some of the scarred areas of the remnants of the roof overhang that was in place. If I don't know whether the audience got to see the prior slide or not, but if we rewind one slide, I think it'll give them a quick view of what the existing conditions are. So the picture on the left is the outer entranceway as it occurs today. You walk about 6 feet into the library and there's a second sliding doorway. We're going to remove the interior portion and build out from the existing wall an enclosed area, a storefront, if you will, that'll have 2 separate doorways, one leading onto the plaza, and the other leading to the sidewalk that historically has gone to the parking lot area. As you can see on the picture on the right, all the red on the picture is the remnants of the wooden structure. Some of those protrusions actually go through the block walls to the interior of the library. We believe those need to be capped and protected from the elements so that it doesn't cause further decay of the library's facade. So overall, that's broadly the program that the Board of Trustees is looking for. If you advance forward 2 slides. In summary, it's kind of like, why would we do it now? Well, we have safety concerns ongoing between the roof that's been removed, the buckled sidewalks, the wall whose mortar is increasingly unsafe. Secondly, this is infrastructure that was built in 1966 when the library was first opened at this location. And third, that a design refresh of this portion of the library will help match the new library children's wing that was built and completed in 2018. Overall, we think the funding for this is going to be somewhere around $250,000. And our means of trying to accomplish that are Rotary has approached the library. It's their 100th year anniversary, Rotary in the Borough of Emmaus. We've had conversations with the Trexler Trust. We have nurtured some capital funds over the years based upon some state gifts that the library's received. The Friends of the Emmaus Public Library are working on a fundraising campaign. And lastly, we will solicit the other grant funding organizations and the general public for approximately 120,000. We would certainly appreciate the borough's input and support of this initiative. And happy to ask any questions you might have, or otherwise appreciate your time this evening.
So I know the Emmaus Arts Commission has like a somewhat extensive landscape architecture plan around the library. I don't know what their implementation plan timing is, or if ever. I know they had the children's garden they wanted to put in. Where is that area relative to the new patio? And have you shared this plan with them for their feedback?
We have recently had a discussion with the Arts Commission. Broadly speaking, the Arts Commission's plan extends from the edge of the current library's parking lot to the pointed end of the park area where the borough sign is. All of this activity is west of the parking lot as it extends to Main Street. So it's not an area that would interrupt any of their programming to the extent that they have the capability of going forward.
Great, thank you.
It looks great. Thank you.
Thank you for your time this evening. We appreciate your support of this initiative.
Thank you, Carl. All right, next up on the agenda is approving of the November 3rd, 2025 council meeting minutes. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Brown, seconded by Mr. Lavenberg. Is there any additions or corrections? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Guys. We have one decision on bids tonight, and that's for the financial auditing service for the year 2025 through 2027. And it good.
I'll make a motion that we award a 3-year contract to the auditing services of Campbell Rappold and Urasits LLC.
We have to discuss the amount. Nope. Motion by Mr. Lavenberg. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Watt. Is there any discussion?
I would just mention that we put this out to bid as per bidding requirements. Much like many of the other municipalities around us, we only received one response. This firm has been our auditor. I think they were awarded the last just one bid award. So we reviewed it, Budget and Finance reviewed it and felt confident about it. So the recommendation is to not go out and rebid the professional service.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. Under communications, we have Jennifer Wetzel has applied for the Joint Environmental Advisory Council. I guess that we will send that application over to Health Sanitation and Codes for Mr. Brown's team to review. And then also we have a resignation from the Planning Commission from Mr. Todd Ackerman, and that's going to be effective December 21st of this year. Todd's been on our Planning Commission for a pretty long time. He's very active, and will definitely be missed. So I guess we're going to be looking to fill an additional seat on the Planning Commission. Borough Engineers Report, we have none. Mr. Solicitor?
No report progress.
All right, unfinished business part 1, we have none. Under new business, we have an ordinance 1283, an ordinance of the Borough of Emmaus, Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, amending chapter 15, subsection 602.3.a of the Emmaus Borough Code, adding residential disabled parking sign and assigning permitted parking space on a public street located in front of 532 Broad Street, and amending chapter 15, subsection 602.2.a of the Emmaus Borough Code, removing a residential disabled parking sign on a public street located in front of 136 North 4th Street within the Borough of Emmaus. This is our first reading. Would someone like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1283?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Watt. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote. Ms. Watt?
Aye.
Mr. Anders?
Aye.
Mr. Lavenberg?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Ms. Baumgartner?
Aye.
Mr. Balliet? Aye. Uh,
Motion.
Shanna.
Motion second.
And
Watt.
Ms. Watt.
Thank you.
All right, next up is ordinance 1284, an ordinance amending chapter 15, subsection 403 of the codified ordinance, amending several sections of the Borough of Emmaus parking regulations. And this pretty much has to do with Franklin Street on the east side in front of 303 Franklin Street. Someone like to make a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner, seconded by Mr. Lavenberg. Any discussion?
Yeah, I know we approved this I read the notes and that council approved it, but we have to officially approve it again. 303, there were 2 homes that were built, right? And there was one closer to the fire station, and then there was a house, and then there's another property. Which one is 303?
303 was the existing where the large trees are in front of the home.
And is that why the parking's not going to be there, because of the trees? Okay. And it's only one spot, or is it more than one spot?
It's 2 spots.
2 spots. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, the idea was the planning commission and council discussed this when they approved that resolution. Planning commission did not want to knock down those trees for the purpose of a sidewalk. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any further comment? Hearing none, this is also a roll call vote. Ms. Watt?
Aye.
Mr. Anders?
Aye.
Mr. Lavenberg?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Ms. Baumgartner?
Aye.
Mr. Balliet? Aye. Our next reading of this would be the first meeting in December. All right, unfinished business part 2, we have none. Items not on the agenda.
Hoping to get that decision so we can actually do that in the future.
Madam Mayor's report.
Thank you. Just one thing to report, and that is Deputy Chief Hampshire and I will be attending the Lehigh County Chief of Police Commendation Ceremony tomorrow evening. We have a total of 30 awards to hand out, ranging from civilian commendations to heroism, achievement, bravery, and merit. So that's all I have to report. Progress.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Committee reports, Public Works, Mr. Anders.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. We have one item for official action this evening, and it is in regards to the amendment of the yard waste collection process. As you all are aware, our Public Works Director has been looking at our systems and what we do and what we could do to make things a little bit more simplified. And this was one of the items that he called out, that we used additional manpower, that we could we could use the men and women to do other projects. So there were options that were discussed. The committee felt that having the curbside pickup at least twice a year, in a week in April and a week in September, would be give the residents the opportunity to place organic materials out during spring cleanup and fall cleanup. This would not affect our leaf collection nor our Christmas tree collection. Shane, is there anything I need to add to that?
No, I mean, and I think I gave you the attachment. He gave you two
Correct.
alternate options to consider, if you want to go above just those 2 weeks that are mandated by Act 101.
You can make a motion.
So I would make the motion for option number 2, based off the committee's discussions.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Anders, seconded by Mr. Labenberg. Is there any further discussion? Mr. Brown?
Just so I can hear right, option number 2, you said?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
And just so everybody's aware, that is what you're required to do under Act 101. You
Understand.
have to.
I just couldn't hear.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh, I thought I was loud enough in the microphone. I'm sorry, Mr. Brown.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Our meeting notes from November 10th are attached. Our next meeting is Monday, December 8th at 4:45. With that, I'll report progress.
Thank you. Next up, Health, Sanitation, and Codes, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Nothing for official action for tonight, but tomorrow is our meeting here at Borough Hall, November 18th. We're going to talk about 2 items. One is the nuisance signs that's on our agenda. One, to give you an example, it's like if somebody posts about roofing, or when I say post, take an actual poster, nailing it to a telephone pole, which becomes an eyesore, things of that nature. So we're going to be discussing the ordinance about that and the penalties that would go with that. And then the second item that we're going to be discussing is a couple zoning changes that, as we pass the zoning ordinance, we've been collecting some changes that we need to make. And one change is that we'll be discussing tomorrow is there's an ordinance right now that you can't pour concrete from November to, I think, April, something of that nature. So we want to look at that and change that. I think it was back in the 50s that was installed. Is my
Like that.
so it's things that's again, it's another item in the zoning ordinance that we got to take a look at. But besides that, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Parks and Recreation is myself. Our next meeting is going to be scheduled for Thursday, December 18th at 4:45. Progress. Public Safety, Ms. Baumgartner.
Thank you. We have one additional item requiring action. Chief Priest, as many of you have known, has been working on developing an officer program for the Emmaus Ambulance Department and for a pathway for promotion and leadership opportunities. There was a lieutenant position that opened, and so there were candidates that went through that process, which required some written testing, oral board interviews, and now we've arrived at a decision. So I just want to thank Chief Priest for his work, Chief Miller, Shane, the Public Safety Committee for all of their work and support and involvement, and Councilmember Krista Frayne, who stepped in when I was unable to conduct interviews with the committee. And the Public Safety Committee met just prior to this meeting as well to discuss the recommendations and offer a recommendation to council for a vote. And so with that, I'd like to make a motion to promote Kristani Arijo to the role of lieutenant for the Emmaus Borough Ambulance Department.
Motion by Ms. Baumgartner. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Watt. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed?
Thank you. Our next meeting will be in December. Date's not on here. December,
This 10th, I think.
what is it?
12.
10th,
Oh, 10.
December 10th.
10.
Our next meeting will be December 10th, 9 a.m. I report progress.
All right, next up is General Administration, Mr. Lavenberg.
Thank you. We have a meeting this Wednesday at 9 a.m. via Zoom. Progress.
Up next is Budget and Finance with Mr.
I'll do that one also.
Brain's absence. Mr.
So we
Lavenberg.
have a police pension COLA request from the police pension. In the past, they request this yearly, and yearly they are denied. And maybe Shane wants to give some history on that.
No, I mean, his request, Mr. Kennedy sends a request every year. He says that the last COLA was issued in 2009. Understand that if you award a COLA, you have to do an actuarial impact on it no matter what. Council has taken the position historically that the cost of retirement health care continues to rise. The cost of the contribution from the municipality towards the pension plans themselves continue to rise, and therefore have historically denied the COLA to retirees. You have put other things in place for retirees, including pension increment incentives and drop programs for retirees. So it's not that you're not doing some things for retirees. It's those that have been retired for an amount of time that the COLA really is effective for, I would say.
Do we have to make a motion to deny it, or just
If you're going to deny it, you would make a motion to deny it. If you were to approve it, I would say make a motion to approve the actuarial impact study first.
Okay.
That way you know what the impact would be.
Because you could not, if you were so inclined to do this, you could not actually approve it tonight. You would have to send it out for actuarial study. That Shane is correct on that.
All right, I'll make a motion that we deny the police pension COLA request.
Motion by Mr. Lavenberg. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Anders. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Next, we have the bill list. Resolution 2025-33, resolved by Borough Council to authorize payment of the November 17, 2025 bill list as follows. Bill list $285,874.41. Payroll number 23, $194,388.20. Payroll taxes $62,882.99. For a grand total of $543,145.60. So moved.
Motion by Mr. Lavenberg. Is there a second?
I'll second. No,
Seconded by, you guys want to arm wrestle for that one?
no, we're good.
Ms.
Whoever.
Baumgartner? Any discussion?
Yeah, I have three things. On page 1, there's like 4 bills, and it says, I gotta bring the right one up. Veterans exemption billed in air, and there was 4 of them. What is it? Do you know what that's in reference to? It's on the very first page.
Yep. That says real estate tax. That means that there's probably an exemption given to an individual that didn't receive it originally and they appealed it.
Okay.
So sometimes that'll happen at the county, and then we'll get a bill, or we'll get a memorandum from the county saying they granted the exemption, in which case we have to file a reimbursement to them. So that's what this looks like.
And then on page 4, under your mileage reimbursement, Shane, it has the dates December 19th, 2025 to December 6th, 2025. I believe that's supposed to be 2024.
24.
So I would like to make that correction. And then,
That's Christine. That's on her memorandum.
yeah, I just want to make that correction. And then lastly, on page 24, there's a bill for $20.66 for heating oil. Is that a mistake? Because that doesn't sound right to me. It's for,
I honestly, I don't know how many.
well, I'm just bringing it up because if it's a mistake, it needs to be corrected.
Yeah,
That's all.
I don't know. There's 28 pages. Of
It's
bills
for, it's for
here.
Klein's,
No, it probably isn't then. Yeah, it probably isn't then. If it's for, I'll take a look.
that's all. Thank you.
All right, next up is community
Wait,
related.
we have to vote.
They didn't vote.
Oh, we didn't vote on that. Any
And may I
further
suggest-
discussion?
Sorry, may I suggest that the motion be amended subject to your,
For the correction on the date.
Motion amended.
Amended, yes.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
There is a list of the revenues and expenses for the first half of November. And next meeting will be December 3rd at 11 a.m. Progress.
All right, next up, community relations, planning and development, Ms. Watt.
Our next meeting is Tuesday, December 2nd at 4:45 p.m. Progress.
Thank you. Under boards and commissions, you're going to see that the pension board met on November 12th. Minutes are attached. Also, the Friends of the 1803 House met in October, and their meeting minutes and reports are attached as well. Up next is personal appeals part 2. Does anyone in our audience have a personal appeal? Seeing none in person, do any of our online guests have an appeal? Please unmute yourself.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Hearing none. Borough managers report.
I have nothing.
Thank you. Under president's business, there's nothing. There is no executive session. Would someone like to make a motion to adjourn? Motion by Mr. Liebenberg. Is there a second? Mr. Anders? Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Meeting adjourned at 6:44.
No tie vote? No tie vote to make the mayor vote?
This guy right
I just want to see her have to put in the